I find that it's still a nice place, Belmont. Everybody greet one another, everybody like one another.
Welcome to Belmont East, where pedestrians squeeze onto narrow pavements, and the community is known for nurturing talent in sports, culture and the arts. Just over 2 weeks from now, this suburb of the capital city will elect a new councillor. In the build-up, Belmont is drenched in two party colours. At the watering hole where the circular meets the Valley Road, the only red and yellow they want to hear about today is Brazil and Serbia. But elsewhere, prospective voters are already picking sides, for or against even bothering to vote.
I've always said, our past foreparents did not vote. They did not fight for us to vote in vain. So I would always continue to vote.
Right now it just blah, right? To me it gives no kind of message, right? It doesn't tell me, yes, this party will do something different to that other party.
At Cut and Style on the circular, the game is on. And the drinks are on offer, as long as customers don't expect to start a tab. Dion Sam is here for his regular grooming. He's lived in Belmont for 12 years. He plans to go to the polls on July 16th.
Want somebody that Belmont knows, I think that is what sways it. Somebody that they know will do something. Looking for somebody to be more involved with the community, and looking for somebody to, especially the situation we see with the crime, who could take an active part in the lives of the young black men in society, because you see that is the problem.
Daryl Rajpal had that reputation. He was the councillor for Belmont East. He died last November.
He was somebody who I could say, yes, he was actively a part of the community. Somebody, when we stand up on the block talking about sports, he would come amongst us. If you wanted to help with our job, you could really come to him and he would see what he could do. So I think the next person is somebody who's walking in his footsteps. So
Past performance may bode well for the incumbent party, but social issues weigh heavily on voters' minds.
Because the crime is escalating and too close for comfort.
The problem Belmont seems to have, especially with elderly owners, house owners, or their families, if they pass away, is people are moving in themselves and squatting and causing problems for the people who are legally living in the area when they start stealing electricity and water.
The PNM has always won in this area. 87-year-old Shafiq, who owns a mini-mart here, thinks it's going to stay that way.
Whoever going up against PNM has a hard chance. It's a very, very hard chance.
In the lead up to the by-election, of course, every available surface in the community has become a canvas. And it's interesting to see how the two established parties are targeting voters with different messages. The PNM relying on what worked in 2015, this encouragement to do it together, introducing you to their candidate and reminding you that the date to vote is July 16th. But look at the challenger, the UNC. They're focusing on national issues and what may be voters' frustration if they've lost their job, their food card, their baby grant, things that fall within the ambit of central government. The UNC is hoping that will move voters out to the polls and get them to vote. Local government elections have notoriously low turnout rates. For the UNC candidate, overturning decades of PNM dominance comes down to strategy. The more voters she can get to turn up at the polls, the better her chances.
People have to get an open mind, not just because you always voted PNM, that is what it's going to be. Because if it could start in a local by me winning the seats, all the other UNC parties in the different sections will have that strength to want to win, not just the local, but the general as well. So make the effort to win and do what the people want and give them back what they were getting.
We tried meeting up with PNM candidate Nicole Young, but couldn't catch her during our time in the community. These are the pledges she made on nomination day.
I plan to be the voice of the people of Belmont East, to really advocate for, change in terms of better water delivery, drainage systems, improved drainage systems, etc. So infrastructural issues I want to improve in Belmont East.
A new challenger, the Progressive Empowerment Party, says that statement is laughable.
My PNM candidate is saying that she wants to deal with litter and rubbish collection, and I thought to myself, that is a big slap in the face of people in Belmont, because her government is in power right now. What these all match up to are issues that their council is supposed to be dealing with. They just need someone who can represent them.
On July 16th, we'll see which message resonates with Belmont East the most. Spain Richards, TV6 News.